It's Yoshi, aka Jurassic Funatic, and this is my brand new top 10 Mattel Jurassic World dinosaur list. And here's my work in progress of me, but it is a work in progress. So, alright, without further ado, obviously, we know that Indoraptor is like my favorite dinosaur ever, or my favorite dinosaur character, so we're just gonna exclude him from the list because we all know where he stands, okay? So, anyway, number 10 on the list is Camp Cretaceous Parasaurolophus, because this Parasaurolophus has the nice neck sculpt that none of the other ones have, and I really like the way the pink turned out. It looks really good on the actual figure. I don't know if you remember those old promo pictures where it looked really bad, but on the figure, it looks super nice. It's a pearlescent metallic machine. And it's quite noisy and quite touchy, so here is what it looks like. My only complaint would probably be that the paint doesn't go all the way to the tail. And yep, here it is. It also doesn't have a hideous looking speaker. So yeah, number 10, Parasaurolophus. Taking the number 9 spot on the list is Megaraptor. Megaraptor is a brand new Jurassic World Dominion release. I don't know what these things are called. The Sound Strikers or something, I think. But this is Megaraptor. Not entirely sure if it is a raptor because there is not a sickle claw, so I guess I'll look that up and insert it in the video. But I really like the way this looks. I also like this new action feature where you push down. And it makes the noise when you push the legs down, which makes it not as sensitive as this, where it like just goes off and stuff. So anyway, yeah, I like the action feature here. I like the head sculpt on this guy. He also has really cool big claws going on here, and I like the feathers. Love raptors with feathers. Raptors with feathers are great. Would be nice if the back of the tail was painted. I do like how almost amphibian this looks. It looks very fish-like. Also, of course, the biggest complaint among the new dinosaurs is Mattel doesn't paint anything for the most part. But something about the way this is done looks fine to me because, like, yeah, all the paint is in the front. I'm not sure if this is something that I will add paint to in the back. I feel like the only thing I would do is maybe carry this blue down to the back feathers here. But other than that, I do really like the way this one looks. It is cool. Also, if you have not seen the Jurassic Quest tour video, go watch it. Utahraptor is gigantic, and I was not aware how big it was. And look at Megaraptor is really big as well. So, also, these things that pull out are growing on me. I used to not like them, but you know, they're growing on me. So, yeah, Megaraptor! Number 8 on the list is Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus. This Spinosaurus has the best color scheme, in my opinion, with the sandy brown and the red and the dark brown and the tan, you know, it all complements each other very well. It also, I don't know, it looked good. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, here it is. It's an extreme chomping Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus has really only been made as extreme chomping, where you push the button on the neck and it goes. And this is also not as jammed as the old ones used to be. They had an issue with jamming before. It's also really neat because the eyes look completely forward. You can see the like pupils there, which is really, really neat. Yeah, I like the printing on this. I think it looks good. Tail's a little short, but that's an issue that Mattel just has. So yeah, Spinosaurus. This is my favorite Spinosaurus that they've made. Number 7 on the list is Cryolophosaurus, specifically this dark blue one. I have never seen this one in the store, but apparently it has been in the store. I had to get this online. This is like the only dinosaur I've ever bought secondhand, actually. But here it is. I really like it, especially because it's completely opposite of the other one that's yellow. So we have one that's like really bright, and then we have one that's dark. But yeah, he's got a good head sculpt going on here. Oh, the legs are a little, the legs here are a little loose. Is this scan code. I guess I should have showed all the other ones. I don't really know. Anyway, number 6 on the list is baby Stegosaurus that came with the Dr. Sarah Harding set. This is so cute, and it is also the best Stegosaurus Mattel has made, with the accurate upright tail in the back. And it's just so freaking cute. Look at it. It's so cute. And I love the little articulated neck that they started doing in the front with the ball joint and the hinge and all that. And then it's just really, really adorable. Proportions are great. Looks good. Also, the scan code is incredibly hidden. Love when they are so hidden that you can barely even see where they're at. So, number 5 on the list is Sinoceratops. The best Sinoceratops. Honestly, both of them look really good, but this blue Sinoceratops is top notch. Absolutely love the way Sinoceratops's frill or crest curls forward. I think that looks really cool. This light bluish gray looks really good, and the way the prints look on the face look nice to me. It'd be nice if these were painted, but you know, at least more of this is painted. I don't know if you've seen the Diabloceratops yet, but oh boy, that suffers a lot. The paint could be going all the way down. It would be nice, but it doesn't look too bad. Ultimately, really, really good head sculpt. Here is that scan code for you on there. And yeah, I'm glad that they released a proper Sinoceratops after the Pachyrhinosaurus incident. So yeah, really, really cool. Ceratopsian. I don't know if this one has batteries, so nope, it doesn't have batteries, probably because I thought it was too obnoxious. So I'm surprised Parasaurolophus still has the batteries. In 4th place, we have Alexi, the Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex. A really, really good toy. I still love Alexi, the Indominus Rex here. And yeah, she is really good. I mean, her feet are really big, but other than that, she does still work. Her action feature is just really cool, and it also doesn't take away from the aesthetic. She's got the arms too. And she has the button in throat that like creates swallowing noises. So yeah, really good figure. Really like this one. Looks good. I'm glad Mattel did make an Indominus Rex after the Hasbro incident. So yeah, this is Indominus Rex, 4th place on the list. If I remember, I'm pretty sure she was 1st place on the last top 10. But here she is. She's still here on the list. When you hear the chop chop. Okay, anyway, this is Gen, the Action Attack Carnotaurus, as the 3rd place on the list. Look at the hands! Look at the little tiny hands. She is adorable. This is the best Carnotaurus that Mattel has ever put out. I don't know why they don't use this sculpt anymore, but this is the best Carnotaurus, the best color scheme, the best action feature. Really, really good Carnotaurus. Love the way the head looks here. She looks so good from the front, if I can get her. Look at her. Oh my god. And then, yeah, here she is. She looks good. She's not chunky. She's in scale. She's very lean looking from the front, which is how a Carnotaurus should look. And the tail here, the tail length is actually really nice on this figure. Yeah. And this was a first release figure, and how you can tell, or first wave, I should say, how you can tell their first wave is because the paint actually goes down a majority of the figure. And they have paint on the legs here, and the claws here and stuff. So, yeah, ultimately, this Carnotaurus is amazing. Also, you need to see the head from the front. Look at that tongue. She's amazing. She is so awesome. I still have one of these in the box too because she's epic. I mean, fun fact, I didn't get this until like 2 years after it was released because they were hard to find after the first initial release. So anyway, And because I have so many favorites now, and I have more favorites than 10, I now have honorable mentions because I have to at least include them because I feel bad. So, honorable mention time. All right, our first honorable mention, these aren't really in any particular order, is the Stegosaurus, the adult Stegosaurus that came with Dr. Sarah Harding. I really like the way this earthy color scheme looks. There's a lot of color going on here, especially for a newer release figure where, like, you know, none of the colors exist anymore. But yeah, see, look at the color goes all the way down to the tail. It's got this nice airbrushing going on here, and it also has the hidden scan code, the hidden scan code going on here, and it does have that same thing. It does suffer from the droopy tail, unfortunately, though, but no buts, it suffers from that. We have this Allosaurus. I don't really know what to call it. It's basically a retool of the Battle Damage Allosaurus that had the battle damage here, but I don't know why this figure, just, I like it. It's so simple. The paint job is like almost non-existent, but there's just something about the feel of it. And it's got that like head turning kind of thing. I don't know. There's not much going on here, but I like it. I don't know why. And of course, we can't leave out Majungasaurus, as Majungasaurus was on the last list, but Majungasaurus is still in the honorable mentions. Of course, another Albertosaur with the super tiny arms. Yes, Majungasaurus is just so funky and fresh with the colors and the wild tail, and the tail actually being not annoyingly short. So yeah, Majungasaurus, also very horizontal stance going on here. And we have Dimetrodon here, which is not a dinosaur, but it's a Mattel figure, so we're gonna go with it. I really like this Dimetrodon. This one came with the Jurassic World Dominion Dr. Alan Grant figure. It looks so good. I like this almost gray-green, like camouflage green, foresty green, I don't know. And the head sculpt here looks really good. And then let's see if I can get the mouth. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so good. So good. I love how chunky Dimetrodons are. And also this has a really nice hidden scan code as well. Oh, other side. Other side. Who remembers when they released the first ever Dimetrodon and it was nearly impossible to find? And now we have more Dimetrodons. So, yay. Alrighty, anyway. I don't know what that camera shake was. And we have Skorpiovenator, which is another Albertosaur. Can you see a trend? I really like Albertosaurs with the super tiny arms and these really strong pebbling going here. I'm not sure if these are almost like feather imprints or pebbling. It is kind of weird. Okay, and it wants to be noisy. And it's got this really interesting back texture here, which makes me want to think it's feathering. Or you know what this could be too? It could be like the scales, if you know the scales that are really sharp and prominent looking like that. But yeah, I really like the yellow going on here. It's very similar to the yellow of Cryolophosaurus, which Cryolophosaurus is not on the list, but it happens to be right next to me. See, look at. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get that out of the way. It's not on the list, but I do like the dark bluish gray with the yellow, and then also there's just some white. It would be nice if this color went all the way back. This is kind of one of those that's lacking and it's all front heavy, but I do like that super deep head sculpt that all Albertosaurs have, and this is one of those cool ones, the newer ones that does this. I like that action feature because it's really hard to accidentally trigger it. And then here is that scan code. For some reason, this scan code is like a different color plastic than the back, and it's kind of annoying. And I wasn't originally going to add him to the honorable mentions, but I figured, you know, Sarcosuchus is amazing. Also not a dinosaur, but, you know, this figure is really good, so I might as well add it. It's got the nice animation going on here, and I do like how fluid this tail is and how it drops. It doesn't stay up, it drops, just like how an actual crocodilian would look, and how the scoots get taller towards the tail. Like, very good figure. I also painted the nails on this dude, a chap. Alrighty, with that, we have now added way more than the normal 10. So I guess we can go over the #1 spot on the Jurassic Funatic top 10 dinosaurs plus all the other honorable mentions list. Who is it gonna be? It is none other than a Therizinosaurus! Yeah! Therizinosaurus is #1 on the list. Definitely, this is the first Dominion figure I got. What, wait, is it? The first Dominion big dinosaur I got. Let's say that, because I don't think it was the very first one. But absolutely love Therizinosaurus. Almost no complaints about this figure. The articulation in the arms are great. The green, this almost gray green, works very well with the dark navy blue and the red. Good colors here. I modified it a little bit. There's like, I painted these gray toenails and this like gold beak. I don't know what's with that. And I do plan on actually fogging up the eye on this side, because if you didn't know, she's blind in the right eye. So yeah, but Therizinosaurus, beautiful figure. Love the paint application. Also, the marbling in this figure works perfectly, because it almost looks as if the red is fading out into the rest of the body, so it doesn't look like such a harsh change. Of course, it would be nice if this red went all the way down, but I'm not going to complain too much. Also, having a fully feathered dinosaur is amazing. Borb. And Therizinosaurus being a herbivore, a baddie herbivore, because herbivores are not, they're calm, docile creatures that everyone thinks they are, okay? They're very strong dinosaurs, actually, okay? Media doesn't give them enough credit. Herbivores are very strong. Don't want to mess with the herbivores, okay? But yeah, Therizinosaurus has these beautiful claws. Beautiful body swaying action here. I took the batteries out because we all know how touchy Therizinosaurus is. Watch my review if you have not, to see the touchiness of Therizinosaurus. Also, I was the first Therizinosaurus review on YouTube, and I take a lot of pride in that. But yeah, love her. Her name's Rebecca. And she also has the opening the mouth when you press the button. Although mine doesn't, like, when I press the button really fast, doesn't work as well. I don't know if other people's does. Anyway, and then, oh wait, no. And the side-to-side motion. Okay, anyway. And then she has the little scan code here. It's so small compared to the other big dinosaurs that have those scan codes. But yeah, amazing dinosaur. Well deserving of the first place on the list. So yeah, well, that about wraps up Jurassic Funatic's top 10 dinosaur list, plus all the extras. Let me know if you agree or disagree with some of my options. Do you like these dinosaurs as much as me? Do you have any dinosaurs that you didn't see on the list? And stay tuned for Jurassic Funatic's least favorite dinosaurs list. I'm probably going to make it as least favorite dinosaurs that I own, because honestly, I don't own a lot of the dinosaurs that I don't like, because obviously I don't like them. So, yeah. But, yeah, stay tuned for that, because I think it'd be funny. But, yeah, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did filming it. So, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more dinosaur content. And with that being said, bye. I don't know what I'm doing.